Oke, sekarang kita sudah ada di part 2 dari The Arcana. Oke, aku mau kurangin dulu musiknya. Segini ya, sekarang di chapter 3. Oke, kita isi dulu nama kita. Kita kasih nama Floren. Ups, sorry. Kemudian, oke, Sia. Confirm dulu, oke, The Empress ya. My name is Florence. I am a student of the magical arts. And today I will journey to the palace to meet the countess. I spent the early hours preparing my things by lamplight, casting wild shadows on the walls. Seeking a moment's rest, I go to the back room to lie down. Okay, and slip away, lost in the dream. Tertidur ya ternyata. The sky is no more than a slim, green line along the endless horizon. Beside me is Astra, on the back of a strange beast. Master, where are we? Dark clouds bear down all around the landscape, a shifting sea of rust-colored sand. Ahead is a road of perfect black stone. Oke, Astra ya. Dalam mimpinya aku nih ya. I dare not tell you. If I did, you'd have to promise me never to seek this path. Not even I am such a hypocrite as that, Florence. I'm sure I'll never walk this road, and yet the sight of it feels like an old nightmare. I strain to see where it leads, but the path keeps changing. Soon there will be a crossroads. Crossroads? Where do they lead? Depends which one you take. Now, rest. My sleep is dreamless then. When I wake, early dawn light is filtering through the dusty windows. I throw on a traveling cloak and hurry outside, dragging the heavy door shut behind me. After last night's intrusion, I turn the first lock and then the second and third. Almost satisfied, I press my right hand to the door and whisper across me not spell. The wood lights up beneath my palm in the pattern of Astra's intricate designs. White whorls glow deep within the door, slowly fading into the grain. The shop will be well, all will be well. I pull my shawl tighter and step out onto the foggy street. The morning mist is thick, yet to be scattered by the heat of day. It blankets the street in an ethereal, milky glow. I take a moment to appreciate the tranquil scene, when all at once, the hair at the nape of my neck rises in alarm. Someone is near. Someone is right beside me. I turn towards the eerie sensation and notice a dark shape looming in the alley. At first, I don't realize that I'm looking at human. Oh, siapa nih karakter baru nih? Kayaknya yang lama gak ada nih ya. The form is certainly human, though a monstrous in size. Their flesh is scored with scars, clean and jagged, shallow and deep. Shrouded in a pale of weather-beaten fur, it's hard to make out a face. But they are definitely watching me. No, waiting for me to come out? They stand between me and the path that I have to take. Tell to move ya. Hey, you're in my way. Move. Stormy green eyes meet mine, unblinking. Then the hulking figure slides to the left, clear of my path. I hear the rattle of weighty chains swinging ominously beneath their ropes. The sound chills me, but I square my shoulders and march forward. Just when I'm about to pass the massive shadow, a heavy hand lands on my shoulder and I freeze. Oke, aku akan kasih suara baru ya. He will return uninvited. A voice like thunder growls from behind me. He will offer you an escape when you need it the most. Turn it away or you will fall into his hand, just like the rest of us. The hand releases me, but I'm frozen, processing what I just heard. There is something behind me, the dragging of broadcloth and chains, and then silence. I have to go. Now, exhaling deeply, I continue toward the narrow, mossy steps that will lead me to the marketplace. Wood groans beneath my feet as I step carefully onto the walkway. Daylight seeps through the gaps between the worn planks, simmering onto the water that flows below. It's early yet, and the marketplace is already wide awake. All around me are the sounds of battering, laughter, vendors hawking their wares. A voice I know well calls out to me over the sea of noise. Florence, have you eaten? I've got something wrong with you. The oven won't be long now. Come, sit down, talk for a while. I sniff the air on impulse and my stomach twists in hunger. Then again, I should probably be careful of the time. Kayaknya aku langsung aja ya. I declined the invitation with a wave of my hand. The baker nods, stepping back inside the sweet-smelling booth. Up ahead, the crowd is thickening with the morning rush of peasant workers. I wave around, focused on finding a clear path, until I heard a sharp cry from above me. A raven, perched overhead, meets my gaze at once. It has my full attention. Its fathomless eyes look beyond me, over my shoulder. I cast a subtle glance backward. Si cowok itu. And my heart shudders in shock. The doctor is moving casually through the throng. He wears no mask. Though I'm close enough to be sure his identity, the crowd between us is dense. He has yet to spot me. Kita datengin aja ya. Without a second thought, I go after him. It's not easy. Traffic is moving against me and I don't want to make an obvious disturbance, But the looks unguarded, surveying the market with leisure interest. What is she doing? Unmasked in the broad daylight? Does he want to get caught? It's been years, but not long enough for people to forget his face. Just then, the raven gives a cry, drawing the doctor's gaze in my direction. Our eyes lock. I freeze in my tracks, pulse quickening. Suddenly, I feel a sharp pain from below as a wooden wheel rolls over my toe. A cloud strong with bolts of garlic intercepts my path and blocks my view. Oh my god. When it has passed, I seek out his face or the shape of his coat, but the doctor is gone. Okay. Frowning, I stop in my tracks, letting the herd of patrons weave around me. What am I doing? Why am I chasing him? Putting myself in danger? And if I caught him, then what then? I was just acting on impulse. What's more, I don't even have time to spare. Shaking my head, I turn back to join the flow of traffic. Up ahead is a narrow stairwell, where the masses and their animals are tightly packed. As I climb to the well-worn steps, something catches my eye. A fortune teller's booth, tucked away in a shady corner. Silver moons adorn the tapestry strip over the entrance, shrouding it into secrecy. The sight teases a smile of me. How nostalgic. When we met, Astra was operating out of a place just like it. As I'm lost in my musings, a patron emerges from the booth, caught up in the conversation. I give a wide berth and keep my head down. Ada cewek ya. Before I forget, what are my lucky numbers today? 3679. Got it. 3679, 3679. I do not stand back until we crash into each other. Act! The impact makes me stumble, teetering to the edge of the step. It also upsets the basket balanced on the stranger's hip, which sends a dozen pomegranates falling down the stairs. Oh, perfect! As if I wasn't already late. Let's just help her, okay? I drop into a couch beside the strangers to help. These are luxurious fruits. It's unusual to buy them in bulk. I spot one as it's about to be stomped under a stray hoof and swipe it at the last second. When I hand it back to the stranger, their eyes sparkle with delight. Ooh, thank you. How sweet of you to help. And how did I bump into you in the first place? Together we hunt the rest of them down, maneuvering through the steadily increasing foot traffic. Though we are nearly snapped trying, we managed to rake over every last one. Well, I can't thank you enough. They rise to their feet and offer me a hand. Their grip is strong. The skin of their small palm is rough against mine, calloused. Probably shouldn't do this, but rubbing it off on the sleeve, they offer me a fruit from the basket. When I accept it and the strangers give me a smile that warms my chest. Take care, alright? With a cheeky wing, they eat the pod, sleeping on the ground. Sorry ya kalau ada suara sini, aku nge-recordnya pagi-pagi banget ini. Okay, that was sport, yeah, you know. Ada ini ya. A rattling cough draws my attention. The fortune teller has moved to stand the entrance for the booth and is eyeing with me a bit interest. She's the Countess' favorite servant, that is. As for you, you look like a wanderer, yes? Wouldn't you like to hear what fortune that fate has flown for you? Okay, let's tell my fortune. The fortune teller claps her wisen hand and leads me to the small booth. Okay. Oh, sorry. What is your name, wanderer? Florence. They hum as they finger dance over the surface of a crystal ball nestled in the bed of sand. Wait, Florence? The humming stopped and color went from their face. Wide, watery eyes meet mine. Astra's Florence? Okay, what? Ears warm, I sing into my cloak. It's an honor to meet you. Yes, it's a great honor. Yes, your fortune generally press their nose to the crystal, going cross-eyed. A nervous grin spreads across their painted lips. I see marvelous wealth in your near future. Riches showered upon you. Soon you will be longing in the life of luxury. They tap their finger across the crystal surface rapidly and pull back with gaps. And love is definitely on your horizon. Oh yeah. I see it, rising like the sun for you. A red-hot rising star of passion. I nod, dropping a coin on the table and rising from my chair as softly as I can. The fortune teller is babbling about blazing desire as I back out of the booth. Ah, thank you. Please do come again. May the fate smile sweetly upon you. Okay. I exit the booth, gliding into the sunlight. As the sun journeys across the sky, I climb stairs after seemingly infinite stair. The higher I ascend, the fewer travelers I encounter along the way. By the time I reach the top of the stair, I can barely walk. Gede banget castle-nya. Thankfully, it's near dark. I wipe the pouring sweat from my sun-beaten brow and look ahead. Before me is a towering gate of twisted iron. Beyond that, I can see the palace closer than ever before. The sight of it makes it hard to catch my breath. It is much more enchanting up close than it is from the city below. Who goes there? A guard stands on either side of the gate, I notice. They were so still I had mistaken them for designs in the metal. My name is Florence. I have come at the request of the Countess. Florence? They share a look. We have no knowledge of you. Unless you know the code, you must leave at once. I know the code. Let's see. Proceed. I eye the heavily swords and swallow audibly, but I think I do know the code. Astra often tells me when something catches your attention, there's a reason. It feels like it has special significance. It does. The numbers are probably... kayaknya yang bawah gak sih? 3679. Let's see. Okay, open one. Okay, benar. Proceed. I nod, keeping my composure even as a thrill goes down to my spine. Without hesitation, I walk past them and onto the bridge. The palace is right before me. I hear the gate slam shut, and there's no turning back. Okay, kita masuk ya. Lanjut berikutnya nanti ya. Bye-bye. See you on the next video.